Hello, my Star Atlas family. It's me again, MetaVerse Explorer. I'm here to update you on what's happening in Star Atlas. First off, we'll look at some of the two new ships that they're going to be arriving very soon. Just letting you know, a lot of people won't be buying these new ships because the market is down at the moment. Not a lot of people are interested in MSRP ships, so ships at the baseline cost. They're only going to buy ships because it financially makes sense to buy it at a discount, right? So we're going to have a look at what all the ships discounts are if you're interested, if you've been eyeing something off. And we've seen a lot of the volume starting to taper off. There's not a lot of volume because people have already loaded up during the previous discount. That's it for now. Let's have a look at the topics for today. Alright, so first off, we start with the new ship drop options. We know of the Calico Medtech that's going to be coming around first. Secondly, we have the Ogrica Tursic, which is a nice looking sleek ship. Then we have the Opal Bitboat, which is also pretty cool. Look at that, it looks very techy. And then we have a repair ship, which is the fourth place, PSR6. So we know about the Medtech already. We've seen that picture before. Let's go ahead and find the Ogrica Tursic, shall we? The Ogrica Tursic. Let's go over to the GAO brochure, and let's type in Tursic. There we are. So the Tursic is a medium fighter. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see. It's in the medium to large ship, and it's the first one. So I'm going to think it's actually about $1,500. It's a medium fighter, very similar to some of the other ships we have on the market. But there are significantly higher amounts of fighters than there are of any other ship. There's like maybe a six-fold or a five-fold of the fighters. We look at this one in the mediums. We have a Calico ATS Enforcer, and then we have a large fighter, which is Bios Butch. Ooh, the Butch. That sounds very Butch. So as you can see, there's going to be heaps of fighters, right? So what makes one fighter better than the other if you're interested in this? Like, there's so many out there, there's so many variations that you have to find out what the modules are, and if they have any extra crew, what the pricing discounts are. The best price, the best time to buy a ship is when it's discounted, not when it's at its full price, right? Okay, so let's look at the next one, which is the PSR6. The PSR6. Now, the PSR6 is a small ship, so it's $15 to $1,200, and it's actually a small repair. Now, this is one of the ships I will be getting myself, not at MSRP, but at a slightly discount. Why am I going to be getting this? Because there's only a few repair ships actually on the market at the moment. So within this GAO brochure too, there's a Busan Golden Floor, which is a large repair. I can't afford that. And then there's going to be the PSR6, which is a small repair. The only other repair we've seen is like, I think the C9 or C11, if I remember correctly. Let me just go and actually have a look. Let me go and have a look, because we don't have many repairs on the market. The same as the Visus Opod. So where is the repair? Small repair that I know of. PSR8. It's a repair and refuel repair. Yeah, it's the one of the only ones actually on the market. So if you need to have a repair refuel kind of play style, these are the ships that you need to acquire, right? And there's only a small amount of them spattered throughout the ecosystem. All right, so that's that. That's the new ships coming along. We already saw the Bitboat that we talked about last time. We don't have to talk about it again. But I wanted to bring you back up to another item that we saw, which is just a look at the showroom and some of the lighting that they're trying to show off. Now, the image itself looks very grainy. I don't know what's happened with the image, but it's not as clear as I'd like it to be. And I don't know how they took this picture. But you can see here, even in the windows, it's not very nice. It's not the same aesthetic, same feel that we saw within the showroom video, which looked very good. This does not look like it, to be honest. Like the image is way too grainy. Look at it. And lastly, let's talk about the Solana Hacker House in Miami. Miami is getting to be a giant hotspot for crypto. We know the BTC conference is going to be there. Either BTC Miami. And that's probably why a lot of people have been buying BTC at the moment, and we've seen the price rise. It always happens every year. People always buy BTC leading up to the conference, and then when the conference is over, everyone like dumps it, or the market just cools off because there's not enough buyers to satisfy the demand that there was. There might be a few announcements at Bitcoin Miami, such as a new country adopting Bitcoin or a new legal tender, such as El Salvador last year. But that's all rumors for now. Let's just wait and see. Apart from that, they released a small graphic to talk about themselves going to Solana Hackathon in Miami, and I think they do have a little prize or something, like a little hacker house prize. I'm not entirely sure about that. But that's that for now. Let's have a look at some of the ships, shall we? All right, so I wanted to let you know that the 4 tools I currently use to size up the market at the moment. So we have the Aephian ship page, right? This is the Aephian Guild, the AEP. That's what I'm part of. If you look just over there. So you can go here and you say you want to buy something, you want to buy a ship, and then you have all the different ships listed and their current ask price versus a VWAP, volume weighted average price. You can do it in USDC or you can do it in Atlas. And at the moment, the Finball Airbike still has a 41% discount on Atlas. That's totally fine. I'm not going to buy it now because we could have bought it at 60% discount, which was crazy. It was like $7.10, and now it's $10.30. So you could have made $3 if you bought the ships then. And that's a large spread for such a small amount of ships, right? Next thing is you can use the red spatula tool. The red spatula tool is not bad because it just lays it out a bit easier. It gives you a few more information. So let's look at the Ask APR. This is saying using the ask price, there's a 62% discount. That's crazy. That's crazy. So it goes Finball Airbike, Opal Jet, PSX4, Opal Jet, Finball BIOS. So it seems like people really don't want these smaller ships. The Finball Airbike, the Opal Jet, and the PSX4 are all smaller. People are moving away from their smaller ships, as I predicted. People don't want to come back to the computer every 9 hours and have to refuel their Finball Airbike. Even 12 hours is too much. Even 24 hours is too much. People are lazy. People don't want to miss out on a day because they had to go and sleep and had to go to work in the morning. They don't want to miss out on a day of rewards. Let's have a look at the Star Atlas Tableau. This is by Stardust Economy. Shout out to him. There's lots of different stuff in here, especially the fleet monitor and the fleet battle section, which is pretty new. You can see here they're saying a Finball Airbike is still at a minus 39% return or discount, followed by the PSX4 and then the Opal Jet, and then the Opal Jet Finball BIOS EOP. So as you can see, the Busan Thrill of Life is still at a higher range because they're the most recent ship releases, so they're still selling at the MSRP, the baseline price. And then you can go to the club as well. The club's one is nice. It's got a good interface, but it just shows the same information, right? And I like the clubs one because it tells you how often you have to come back and refuel. All of these ones, not so much, because I want to see what the discount is and how long it is to refuel. This one doesn't quite have it, and the Star Atlas one and the Aephian one doesn't have it as well. So when I'm thinking of buying a new ship, I'm like, oh, how long can I wait? So what, can I leave it and then accrue rewards and then come back later? So 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. That's what the stuff I want. So that's that. There's 4 of those different tools: the club, the Star Atlas Tableau, Red Spatula, and Aephian. If you're interested in it. All right, that's it, guys. There's not much else info happening with Star Atlas. They are releasing some other stuff coming soon, but the roadmap has not changed at all. Let's have a look at it if we can. Roadmap. So they did change the format of this, and yeah, March 4th. Are we in March? No, we're in April, aren't we? We are in April. Let's go back and see if there's anything new. Let's go back to official roadmap, historical roadmaps, March 11. No, there's nothing changed. Nothing changed. So we can see here that Scream is in prototyping, so we're 2 phases away from it coming out. Global Polish is 1 phase away from actually coming out. Cream is not going to come out at all because it's all the way planned. It's way back here. And then we have the UE5 showroom they're currently building, so it's close to coming out. And then the Galactic Marketplace is also 2 phases away from coming out. So technically, it looks like the Galactic Marketplace should be coming before the showroom, because the Galactic Marketplace is in the showroom should be coming before the Galactic Marketplace, because the showroom is in building while the marketplace is in prototyping. So the showroom is technically one phase ahead. It is a much larger project because it involves a lot of the UE5 exe files and assets and all of this sort of stuff. So we'll have to see. But that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate your time. See you soon. I'll update you anything that happens in Star Atlas. Ciao for now.